front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches, sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a me crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size, not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches, sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides, always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies, you know it is all lies. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaches, sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah.
Hi. Well, hello. I put my. But I did put it in there. I put it in there. I know I did to be correct, but something happened. Hello! Are you excited? You just got a sneak peek at some new countdown timers. And I'm going to show you some really cool possibilities of things you can do with a countdown timer and how you can customize them to your own unique brand and all of that fun stuff. I mean, you can like really make it kind of your own just by a few customizations. What's wrong with my mic?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Who said something about your mic?
In our chat. Is everything okay with my mic? It sounds muffled. It shouldn't be muffled. It's the regular mic. Do you, oh, you're all good. Oops. Okay. I don't know who to believe now.
Well, yesterday I was recording videos. And
Yeah.
I was like, is it muffled?
Yeah, you did say that. And yeah. Okay. We're all good. Sorry. Hi.
Okay.
Take two.
Yeah, roll again. Roll again.
And cut. Welcome to the stream. Today we are, I'm going to show you some cool graphics, some cool new countdown timers from the magical Mr. Paul Dixon, our amazing graphic designer. And he created a couple cool new ones for you guys to use in your streams. And I'm going to show you a few ways that you can customize it so that you can kind of make it unique, like, and set your brand apart. So, hello. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see everybody. Tim made it to the show. Hello, Katie. Hello, Gospel. Hello, Marco, Mommy Guide, everyone. Your tech coach, Kathleen. You guys, we've got an announcement. I'm going to show you the countdown timers very soon. Callie, would you like to do the honors?
Of announcing?
Yes.
Really?
You want to?
Yeah.
Come on up.
I'm trying to get behind the thing.
So we have a new announcement. You guys know that we have a few really important community members around here, and we love to support our community members and make them a part of the team.
We have a new moderator in the LSP fam, Marcus! I should have done a drum roll.
Yes, you should have.
I got too excited and made it like not very anticlimactic. I've been waiting to be like, everyone, Marcus!
Marcus is now officially a community moderator, so you'll see him here on our YouTube streams, inside of our coaching program, supporting the community, and also with the band hammer. So we are so thrilled. Thank you so much for everything that you have done for this community. Marcus is probably the most engaged person ever. And also, like this morning, he did something that he wasn't even told to do. And I was like, wow, he is just like diving in and doing it and figuring it out all by himself. So thrilled to have you here, Marcus. Yes, everybody bribe Marcus now. Like, now's the time. All right, you guys, do you want to see the new countdown timers? I'm so freaking excited about these new timers because they're different. They're very different from each other, and they're different from what you already see in the store. You saw a sneak peek if you were watching the countdown timer this morning. And remember, we do have a video all about how you can use countdown timers to your advantage with your own streams. We just finished up a poll. Do you use graphics in your live streams? 68% of you are using them, 21% not yet, and graphics make you nervous. 9%. So don't be afraid of graphics. They are super fun. They can create a lot of engagement and keep people's attention longer. And so those of you who aren't using them, go check them out in the store. It's an easy way, pre-made, done for you graphics. Okay. So this is the one that we used this morning. This is called the Flow Timer. And then this is something that you could do with the Flow Timer with the black border. See how different that looks? Or you can kind of like shrink it down, give yourself a border of, you know, of white, black colors. So I think that this is a really cool way to kind of like accentuate your pre-show, whatever you're doing whatever you're doing. What did I say? I forgot words again. I forgot words again. And then I told you I was going to show you how you can customize them. Take a look at this, because what you get is you get a background, right? You get backgrounds, so that you can create different layouts, and you get the timer itself, so you can kind of create your own timer out of this. This is one option. If you want to put yourself in a little box and have the countdown timer not on top of you, but over to the side, you could do something like this, right? You could put yourself in a circle. Because you have all of the right elements when you grab the timers, and then you can just kind of like create or craft your own style. So I think a lot of people think when they get our timers or our graphics that you really don't have a lot of flexibility. Well, now you can see you do, right? Like these two things are like super custom. I've got some more custom things to show you here in a bit as well. So you could have you know how I usually have like something going on the timer where it's like, hey, here's how you ask questions. If you want to do open Q&A. Yes, words are hard. Thank you, French press. And then I think you're going to like this one. We've got a monitor. Oh, are all of these? Okay, I'm gonna have to unmute as we go. Okay. sorry guys, I'm sorry. All right, so what I was saying was you could do this not even as just a timer. You could take away the timer effect and use it in your show, right? So I mean, you could do all kinds of things with this. Then they come in all kinds of different colors. We've got green, orange, pink. We've got purple. Which is your favorite color? Let us know. Let us know which color is your favorite by saying the color name in the chat room. Red. This is my favorite one. Ooh, turquoise. Oh, yellow. Sorry, I am having to unmute as I go. Aren't these awesome? You know, you could also do, yes, you could do, Paul mentioned you could do like a ticker on the other ones, like this one. Like you could put a ticker down there, right? You could, I mean, you can do so much with vMix, with ECAMM, with OBS, and there's just so many different options. I've got more to show you. Purple and blue, I don't have a favorite, depends on products. Tony is red, Business is black, Marco is electric blue. I like how specific you are. Yeah. That's awesome. Funny, Callie. Okay. I checked audio on all the scenes except for these like individual ones. My apologies, guys. Can we change the swirly colors that move? That you wouldn't be able to customize because these are pre-made. If you want done for you, like us to create something and customize it for you and put your branding on it and all of that, we do have that as an actual like service. So reach out to us. We can drop the link in the chat for that if you want fully customized stuff. But if you want something that's quick and easy, where you can kind of customize a lot of the other things that are going on, that's what's in our store. So when you go to livestreampros.com/timers, that's where you can find these timers and all of the other graphics as well by browsing around. So you could do some fun things like this with that, right? Because you're creating custom whatever you want by building it out based on the layers that you have. And that's so odd that some of them are muted and some of them aren't. Okay. So then you have this as an option, right? So you could have the border, and you could do the letters and the timers right there. You could build out this one like that. This is the display option for those custom options. So, oh my gosh, Larry just bought the new timers. Which one? Which one did Larry get? They're going to install. They're saying in the team chat that they're going to install a blinking light right beside my camera that any of the team can activate. That says muted. So you can go over here. Grab those. And yes, so hold on, let me get back to, hey, Paul!
What did he do?
You're not looking at team chat?
I missed it. Oh no, I keep back and
That was
forth.
mean, Paul. Okay, so I've seen this question come up a couple of times. And so these particular ones are not available for StreamYard. However, because StreamYard, you have to understand, has different capabilities. That's why StreamYard, RESTREAM, Wave are all in a level 2 category. When you go to the downloadable software level 3, which is ECAMM, OBS, and vMix, you have a lot more flexibility, customization. I'm hiding Callie and Abby with these overlays. Well, bless you. Oh, bless you. It was Abby's birthday yesterday. Yay. Oh my God, I have to show you guys something. Okay, ask your questions about the timers. What? Oh, scooting her butt. Paul wants to electrify the desk, and then he clarified, only a tiny shock. Thanks, Paul. I'm glad you're not trying to like really ruin me. Okay, so I got, those of you who are in LIDA I know this already, but you didn't see the outcome. Abby freaking loved her cookie that I got her for her birthday. Here, let me just turn my volume down. I'm going to show you this. Oh, wait, hold on. She walked away when I started recording, and then she got back into it. Hold on. Okay. So she freaking loves her cookie. Look how cute that is. And then I did not get this on video, but she was like so into that thing. I tried to take it away from her because I don't like to give her the whole thing because like it's too much for her little body. And she would not give it up. She literally like grabbed the whole thing. She started eating the whole cookie, which she's never done before because she doesn't have many teeth left. And she took it and she like ran away from me essentially, trying to keep it. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't. Oh, that face. Okay. But I just thought that was so hilarious. Okay, let me get back to my team chat to make sure that I'm not, being electrified. Cookie Monster. Yes, it was such a Cookie Monster moment. All right, so what other questions do you have in terms of the timers? We're going to move on to just open Q&A here in a minute. But if you do have any questions about live streaming, about professional video, about showing up more confidently on camera, about making money with your videos, anything and everything. Before we get to open Q&A, go ahead and start posting your questions with a Q in front of it. That way it gets into my queue. But thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that you are here, that you found us. Let us know today what you are struggling with. That way we can help you individually. And we do have a ton of videos as well on this channel. So I wouldn't give up my cookie either, right? Right? I know the cookie is as big as her head. It was so big. Anyway, okay. So real quick, speaking of getting more confident on camera, those of you who have been around a while know about LIDA, the challenge that we have that's active right now. It's not open for registration anymore. But look at that. Like, oh my gosh, look at what Paul created. Now, Paul, I mean, we've had Lamb. So this is the Live Adrenaline Monster, Lamb for short, and you get it, girl. So Lamb is, you know, the voices in your head that are just telling you you're going to screw it up, that you're going to forget what you were going to say, that people won't like you, all of those things. And so when we throw Lamb up there, you know, it's all about getting over those confidence issues and being really solid on stream. Or video of any kind. Anyway, like there have been some amazing progresses. Is that a plural?
There has been amazing progress.
Words are hard. There's been amazing progress inside of the LIDA challenge. And while we're not open for new people anymore throughout this month, it's a 31-day challenge, and so we do have a cutoff date for that. We do have a wait list. So if that's something that you're interested in doing in April, we do it once a year. We're gonna start doing it next year in April, so keep that in mind. We won't be doing it in August anymore. But, okay, hold on. There was the sound. You should have heard the sound. Maybe I was just talking too much. I wouldn't doubt that. Isn't the animated Lamb? So Lamb has been around for a while, but he's been playing with the animation, which is so freaking cool. He's doing a lot more with Lamb too, so I can't wait.
What's the reflection in Lamb's eye? Looks like windows. Am I wrong?
Paul, what's the reflection in is studio lights? Yeah? Studio lights? Is that the reflection in Lamb's eyes? What is on my screen? Did I spit on my screen? Hold on.
Did I spit on
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
I just wiped one of our spit off. Thank you so much, LaMay. Am I saying your name right? I'm glad that you enjoy it. It started out as, you know, this is one of those things about being confident on camera. Like, you can try things, you can do things, you can just have fun once you're confident, and you can just learn to be yourself. And to be honest, one day I was dancing because I thought it'd be fun to do that day, and then it turned into a thing and everybody demanded it. So it's, you know, those are kind of what we call audience triggers. Don't spit on the audience. I'm sorry, I'm about to be modded. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yes, April, we will not have to wait for a whole year. Correct. Yeah, we'll kick it off in April. Oh, it is a studio in Lamb's eyes. It is a studio. Boop, boop. Go me. All right. We have questions, I'm sure. I didn't pull it up. Are you coming over to ask the questions, or do I need to pull it up?
Pull them up. Because then I have to yell.
doesn't want to participate.
Doesn't have to yell.
Okay. Hold on.
Don't have to yell.
Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show you guys.
What?
Hold on. I gotta pull up my camera again. Camera roll.
What was it? It's Fun Friday. I was like, what the fuck?
So, oh yes, we will. Sorry, thank you, Paul. Paul's mad. Paul's gonna be mad at me. I've just screwed everything up. He had to remind me to play the stinger. I'm sorry, Paul. But we're not there yet. I'm gonna save myself. Okay. I have, Tim, that is so irrelevant in this conversation. Like, why would I, that's not my style. I don't wear accessories. I don't have ear piercings. I don't have any tattoos. I don't, like, spice my wardrobe up. So that's a hard no. And that's when you can be comfortable being you. Like, you think I need a little more pizzazz. Nah. I'm good, just the way I am. Okay, so yesterday was a momentous occasion, not only because it was Abby's birthday.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying now? But because Callie recorded her first course videos. Woo!
So fun.
So fun. Yes, Callie recorded some videos for our upcoming revamp of a program. I'm trying to get Abby more in line. I need to tighten this.
Yeah, make sure we all get a good shot of her.
For foot eating. Gnawing on her foot. So how cool is that? She put together the content. So she's been helping our students inside of our accelerator program. She's been helping them with like social stuff because she handles our social, and she's learned so much. And oh my God, did you guys see the videos while I was gone? Like, did you see her video on Instagram, and where else did you put it? Like Facebook and stuff?
And YouTube, yeah.
Her shorts,
Everyone
reels,
saw me in
short
the
reel.
bathroom.
Everyone did see you using the bathroom, yes. You need to get out from behind the camera, from the camera
Where do
over
I
there.
go?
I don't know,
Oh
couch?
my gosh, am I gonna sit down?
Are you gonna sit on the couch? Wow.
It
Wow.
burns! It burns!
So she's been supporting our students in our programs from that perspective. What? Uncomfortable?
Oh, no, I was behind a plant.
Oh. So she actually recorded some new content for something that we have coming up. Speaking of, you are going to want to be paying attention very soon, because we do have some really cool stuff coming up. We have just been on fire this year with new cool stuff. Like, it has been so cool. I use the word cool in that little phrase. Take the baby is my new catchphrase. Why is
Because
what?
it
Oh!
burns.
That's right. That's right. She said that in the reel. World premiere, Callie on the whoops. World premiere, Callie on the couch. Okay. Okay, Eddie. Can we grab Eddie's question, because it's a really good one, but it doesn't have Q in front of it, so I want to make sure we. Okay, cool. Those of you who are new around here, please do put Q in front of the question. Sometimes they get missed coming into my queue if they don't have Q. And if you don't want to jump to the top of the queue, then you can super chat. And we're going to make sure the super chat thing is active, because it's not. Boom. All right. Hello, Debbie. Nice to see you. Okay. Let me get to. Boom, boom.
I really like the unicorn in there. It's so cute.
The unicorn is so cute. Wait, no.
What?
the wrong. It's the wrong camera. Okay, there we go. Okay, you guys. First question came from Steven. Do you have the plexi cover over the Rodecaster Pro to not mess with it? No. So you can't see it in this, but yeah, you can see it like right here. So this is the Rodecaster Pro 2 dust cover, and I have it on, one, because it kind of looks cool. Let me go to my kind of just main camera here real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so like you can kind of see it has like the Rode on it. Not that they're sponsoring, but I think it just kind of looks cool. But let me go back to my main shot. So things have been messed up because of being out of the mix for surgery, but I was planning on doing a bunch of content around it, and of course things got awry in terms of timing and scheduling. So we do actually have a video coming out next week about the Rodecaster Pro 2. But yeah, I wanted to keep it dust free. It's really hard to shoot videos because no matter what I do, it still has dust on it. So I was like, I'll just save myself a little trouble by just throwing the dust cover on there. Okay, can we also hire Dancy and Luria or Pocket Cali for custom stuff? French press. Everything has a price? Oh, that's funny. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. TA Tech, which one is suitable for StreamYard users? Oh, I did answer that. If you want to use like some of these countdown timers, see the thing is like if you do some of these custom things, you're going to not be able to customize like the things, right? Even with the one like this, StreamYard can't handle that. Oh, I never finished saying this, but in the store, we actually do have StreamYard and Restream specific graphics. Not this one, not the ones that we launched today, but you can browse around to see what we do have for them as an option. I just like browsing around these because they're so freaking cool. Okay. Livestreampros.com/timers is where you find all of that and then you'll be in the store and you can kind of browse around on all of the options. Oh, hi. Next question. Now we need cool, wait, hold on now, Roy. We need cool overlays for hosting 6, 8, and 10 guests in the, we have, no, 5 is 5 the limit on what we have in terms of pips, Paul? I think so. But I thought we had one that was more, but maybe not. But nobody needs 10 guests, guys, now at one time. Let's talk about that. That would be like quite the show, right? Oh, we have 6. Okay. So we have layouts with 6. So there you go. And I think that's max in terms of what you would want. I mean, maybe you have some people in the waiting room, right, to use like, but 10 guests all on camera at once. I mean, I'm sure there's a scenario for it, but like, wow, too much. In my opinion, having hosted hundreds or thousands probably of interviews and panels and stuff. But, oh, speaking of panels, do I feel a little all over the place today? Oh,
Abs is trying
he does that.
Whole bundle. I've never
Okay, okay, I'm going to tell you about a panel I have coming up that you'll all want to join. But so what you don't see, because I clean it up, because otherwise I would get yelled at, but I usually have this couch full of blankets because I have a blanket problem, but so does Callie, so I'm not alone in this. So blankets do rule, and both of our dogs love blankets. So I usually have the couch covered in blankets. I take those blankets off and throw them off camera over here on the side during a show or when I'm recording, and Abby burrows herself in it, and so all you see is this big pile of blankets like moving up and down.
Yeah, it reminds me of, I can't remember the name, but in Looney Tunes, that big red furry monster.
She's saying big red furry monster from Looney Tunes. I don't know.
What was the name of that
I don't know. What was that called? What was that monster called? I'm lusting after the internet. They can run that many guests, right, Cindy? Totally. We need a new camera, blanket cam. I can set that up. You could do the Brady Bunch with 9. That's true. That's an option as well. Debbie says, I think it was just Monster.
No, Gossamer got.
He was just the big hairy monster.
Yeah, no, Ronnie's got it. Ronnie, French press.
French press,
Yes.
Gossamer. Okay, we'll drop the price of that customized request down just like by $2. Does that sound good? All right. Oh, the panel. Keep myself on track here. The panel. So they announced, so I can finally announce, I will be hosting a panel at Vid Summit, and I'm really excited. This topic is one near and dear to my heart because I love helping people with the business side of video and live streaming. So what we're talking about is how you can build your diversified business, make money on and off the platform. And it's a really important thing. Like one person who's in my new mastermind, he has a ton of viewers and subscribers on YouTube, but he is reliant on YouTube. And that's a dangerous place to be. Is that if your YouTube channel gets shut down, or if it just stops performing or whatever, it's a very dangerous place to be. So we're gonna help you, and this panel is freaking amazing. We're gonna help you build your revenue opportunities on and off the platform. And we are, so the panel includes Harris Heller, Stephanie Liu, and you might know her as Coach Glitter, Tiffany Lee Bymaster. And so they all do very different things. This is why I assembled this group of people, because they have different perspectives. So the way they build their revenue through live streaming on and off the platform are very different things, and they have very different experiences. So I really wanted to craft a kind of a diversified, like, thought process or perspective, so that you could say, that's for me, that's maybe not for me, right? Like you can kind of get some new ideas. So I'm really excited about the Vid Summit panel coming up. That has a, if you wanted to come join us live, we'll be there. We'll be hanging out. I'm sure we're going to do like a viewer hangout of some kind. Last year we ate lunch together on the grass. We don't have to do it on the grass, but oh, that's true. But yeah, so if you want to join us in person, come hang out.
We hung out at the bar too.
Oh, we hung out at the bar. Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's
we hung out
plenty
at
of
the bar.
opportunity to hang out. Come watch my session, but more importantly, watch like other people's sessions as well. And then what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and they also have like a virtual replay option as well. So yeah, I hope that you are excited by that as much as I am, because I think it's an important topic. It's such an important topic. Okay. I don't know if you could hear her, but she was just making fun of me. She got the evil eye. I can do it much better, evil eye, just so you know. Okay, next question. How can you unmute your mic when you drop the timer? Tim? I just had my scenes, so I didn't set up like so I was just muted. So when you kind of in ECAMM at least, when you set up a timer scene, there's a button that says go to next scene when finished. It'll just pop on over to that next scene. That next scene has your mic unmuted. So it's like your main camera, right? Or whatever you want it to be. Okay. So very easy there. Eddie, what are your thoughts on Patreon for an income source? Eddie, Patreon. So speaking of monetization, Patreon is, for anybody who doesn't know, a kind of a tip community, website. So it's an external site where you have things like YouTube memberships, and then you can say, hey guys, come over, support me on Patreon, buy me a coffee, all of the different options that are like that allow you to have members that get special perks for supporting you financially. You could have a $1 membership option, you could have a $5 membership option, you could have a $200 membership option, whatever you want. And at each level, you get, or the viewer gets a different benefit by supporting. So Patreon has made a lot of changes for the good recently, but I have been on that platform. I've been off that platform. I like control from a perspective of making sure that I'm not handing all my eggs to somebody else, right? So like, I think it's a good place to start. YouTube memberships, Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, those are great places to start and makes it easy. As you kind of advance, or if you want to set it up in advance before, like you also could really have that on your own site so that you can give them more, offer them more, and you have more control from, access to them and communication and things like that. So it's not a bad way to go. Just know that there will be some there are frustrations on every option, honestly, because the more control you have, the more things you have to do, right? And so that's the benefit of those things, is that it's easy to just kind of get it set up, get it done, and have it making you money. So really just think about those things, and that's how you choose. I would not suggest ignoring the on-platforms options like YouTube membership. And so like our viewers know they get special perks by being a YouTube member, right? And so that's an important factor to this. It's very easy on the platform to kind of like sign up for that membership. But you also don't want to diversify too much and split the audience. So there are lots of things to think about, but it is something that you just have to know kind of what your priorities are. Is your priority more control over communication and structure, or is it ease of use? Start there, and that will kind of decide your path. Does that help? Paul Dixon.
Security.
Thanks, Paul.
Scanning. Username accepted. Welcome. Shutting.
Welcome, Volker. Gifted membership by Paul Dixon. Thank you for doing that. And so you can't gift on Patreon, right? Yeah, you can't do a lot of things, right, on Patreon. Let's see. I saw another. It seems like coffee is how they say this.
I thought it was Ko-Fi.
No, I think it's coffee.
Really?
Ko-Fi?
How do you guys pronounce it?
How do you pronounce it? We're
I'm
arguing
pretty
over
sure
here.
It's Ko-Fi.
Ko-Fi?
But Rich made a joke saying that he likes it with cream.
He likes it with
I said, does anyone here like Ko-Fi? And Rich goes, yes, with cream and sugar.
So, there are lots of them on the market.
It is? It's pronounced coffee?
Yeah.
I thought it was Ko-Fi. I've been saying it wrong.
She's been telling all her people, all her audience members, go sign up for Ko-Fi.
They're like, what's this?
Like, what? Oh, phew. I was right. Whew. Okay. Okay, next question. Tim. Wait, sorry, I skipped one. Noel, thinking of upgrading my MacBook Pro 15-inch mid-2015 to the MacBook 16-inch for ECAMM. Is it worth it? I don't like the small screens either. So, when we're expecting the M2s, it depends on like performance. Like the 15 is probably struggling at this point. You're probably limited in what you can do. And so yes, kind of upgrading is going to give you better performance, giving you better capabilities. You can do a whole lot more. Just know that the M2s, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but M2 MacBook Pros are probably going to come out next year. So just if you're going to upgrade now, understand that, you know, there's probably a newer version coming out, but there's always a newer version coming out. So really it just doesn't matter because the moment you buy them, they'll release it early. I mean, it's just the way it goes with all tech, especially MacBooks. So, yeah, you'll definitely see a difference, in terms of performance. You were still using a 2013 i7. Wow. Yeah. Whew. I can't even imagine. Like the performance is probably pretty harsh. And so, you know, keep in mind, you don't need to upgrade if you don't need to upgrade, right? But if you're seeing buffering, if you're not able to bring on guests, if your graphics are stuttering, things like that, if your fan is running really loudly, then you'll know that you're pushing your computer too hard. It sucked. Yeah, I can only imagine. Okay, Tim wants to know, any chance of you guys coming to London podcast show next year? I'm never going to say no. Okay, so I tend to go where I'm asked to speak, and that sounds so like pompous when I say that. But I don't tend to go to events that I'm not speaking at, and that is something that I've learned over the years, that just like, it's about efficiency and it's about time and ROI, right? And so I didn't even know about that show. But I have been to London, speaking at Chris Ducker's event, and what was the thing before then? A different event. And last time we were in London, or I was in London, I organized this whole like dance on the streets thing with viewers, and that was super, super fun. So I would love to do that again. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not planning on it. There's no anticipation of it. And I just noticed we have a ladder in the back.
I noticed that. I was like,
whatever.
Modern.
Ow. Excuse me. We're using the backdrop that I have hung up there, and I have to use this ladder to get up there. London would be awesome. London is awesome. Come on, girls, go over the pause. Okay, hold on. I don't go where I'm not wanted. I hate saying it out loud just like that but it's true. It's like an ROI thing for me, right? Like if I'm going to spend my time, like I need to, like I would get stuff from the content, absolutely, but I can also get the virtual pass for that. You know what I mean? Like I probably shouldn't say that because I ask people to like come see me at events. But you know what I mean. Okay, I'm just gonna like stop digging my hole now. We have so many people in London. I would love to come see you guys. Maybe I'll like ignore my rule and we'll just go to London next year.
Yeah.
Go see Paul.
How crazy would that be? That'd be so cool.
We'll see how the year goes. I haven't planned the year next year yet. Travel is expensive, time and money. Yes, it is. All right. Back 40 says, would you recommend working with a micro-influencer agency to help with ad brand deals? Where would you find such agency? Okay. You just hit a hot topic for me. I have been with a lot of these agencies, otherwise called MCNs, multi-channel networks. And there are a lot of agencies, MCNs, companies, people that promise to help you get sponsorships, ad deals, brand deals. The words are all interchangeable. You have to be really careful. Really, 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 really careful. And if somebody's approaching you, do your due diligence. if you're approaching them, do your due diligence. A lot of these companies, here's the big problem. A lot of the companies that do this, they benefit when they have, the more channels they represent, the more they benefit. And they, because what they're doing is going to companies and saying, hey, we have this number of impressions, this number of views that we can fill slots with. We have this inventory for you. And they basically book a sponsorship with one company that then gets put into all of these different channels. And guess what happens? If you have, let's say you have, 1,000 subscribers versus somebody who has 10,000 subscribers, that channel is getting a better deal. Typically, they're getting kind of more of a, they're getting paid attention to more. And then there's the other part of this where it's not like, okay, we'll sell this one thing and we'll spend it on all of these different channels. There's another thing that happens where they are just focused on the big numbers. They get all of these channels to sign, and then they say like, who's the biggest, and those are the people that get the attention, the brand deals, et cetera, et cetera. So you have to make sure that what you're signing up for is something that's going to protect you. This is the case for any deal you do anywhere, right? It should be a win-win-win. It should be a win for your audience first and foremost. It should be a win for you as a business, as an entrepreneur, as a creator. And it should be a win for the company that you're working with, because you don't want to work with a company and take advantage of them, just like you don't want them to take advantage of you. And believe me, I have been there, done that, having them take advantage of me. So you want to make it sure it's a win-win-win, and that's why you need to do your due diligence. There are some companies out there, like Standard, who actually, everyone has the same contract. And most importantly, it is the fact that they have a responsibility to you as an individual creator. And so, you've got to do your due diligence. This is a topic that I see us talking about soon, more. And so I just would encourage you to kind of like, if you're going to make that decision on your own, make sure you ask the right questions and get the feedback. Ask the creators they represent for feedback, right? Things like that. So I think that's something that we'll dive into in a way deeper way, because that's such a passion of mine, having been in bad situations and also good situations. And so yeah, we'll talk about that more. Okay. Wait, hold on. What are we laughing at? I'm just like checking in on comments here.
Renee says, what's the current tax for being late? Cookies or eggs or coffee crisps or Timbits?
Timbits, definitely. Timbits. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't go with our cookies. Callie would say eggs.
Eggs.
Okay, saying on this topic, what is the minimum channel size to have a decent sponsorship deal, and should you hunt for it actively? So, okay, this is something, how deep do we go into that in our content course?
In which one? Sorry, I was reading a comment.
Into like sponsored deals. Did I cover that much in that one? Or is it more an accelerator? Like how to reach out to companies?
I thought that was accelerator.
Yeah. In our accelerator program, in the
call that we did?
Yeah, just about like how to reach out to sponsorships and stuff. I think I've covered that more in accelerator than I have in our content creation course, just because that one's more foundational. But that is a deep conversation, is why I cover it in accelerator. But as an overview level, in terms of your question about like what size do you need and how like to get them, you don't have to be with an agency. You can do this yourself, and it's actually kind of beneficial at first to do it yourself as you grow so that you understand. But you don't have to have a huge audience. You have to have an engaged audience. It's a really important distinction. If you have the right audience for the right company, you can be super niche and you can be super small, and that company is going to get a lot of benefit because your audience is engaged and it's the right fit for them. And so when I say it's a win-win-win for your audience and for the company and for you, that's the perfect scenario, is where it's like, it's not me representing Coca-Cola because like everybody in the world, you know, knows it and it's not relevant to my audience. I'm sure many people drink it, but I don't, so I can't represent that. Anyway, that's a whole other topic. But like, for example, we have some crafters students, and they are already talking about the yarn that they use and buy. And so a sponsorship of that yarn company, for example, would be a perfect sponsorship. They can have, you know, 500 viewers, and they could have good ROI from that. The company could get good ROI from that because it's a perfect fit. So there is that as an option. And so you can reach out, but always, always, always focus on making it a relationship as opposed to just like, hey, pay me a bunch of money. You start out with the relationship and you build that, and then you can move forward. I would also like to be sponsored by eggs. You know what? I tried to get Coffee Crisp to sponsor you, but they didn't respond. Nestle didn't respond.
They saw me in the sink and they were like, no.
I actually did. I did reach out to Nestle and was like, you don't understand what Coffee Crisps mean to this girl. Like, she will be your biggest ambassador ever.
It's true.
All you need to do is like give her a box of Coffee Crisps.
Yeah,
like a big box, but
so true.
that's all you need to do. And they ignored me. But that's okay. I'm not hurt.
Maybe if we all come together and we all send Nestle a message at the same time.
We could do a community gather. Yeah.
Community Coffee Crisp campaign.
Community Coffee Crisp campaign.
The Cali Coffee Crisp campaign.
The Cali Coffee Crisp campaign. I can't even say it anymore. Whoa. I'm so glad you didn't tell me this before.
What?
Because Paul doesn't like anything coffee flavored food. Like what?
What?
Like what?
Why?
You don't get to send a shock to my desk anymore. This is good. Yeah, I know. That's what happens when you ask me questions. Sorry. About like strategy stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad that was helpful. And I know that like, yeah, if you want to if you want like these kinds of conversations, this is what we talk about inside of Accelerator. So, you know, if that's something of interest to you, then those are the conversations I really love to dig into and like get to those 27 questions. But yeah, you don't like coffee either, so more for you. Wait, what? What are we creating a shorts account for? Okay. Let's see. Next question. Trevor, one of my local, oh wait, I have this one right here. One of my local high school clients live streams their football games to YouTube. I want to post that live stream on my community site locally. What would be the best way to do that? So if you're not trying to send it out to social, then what you can do is set up something like a Vimeo Live account is an option. You could also do YouTube Unlisted. You would have the YouTube branding on that, and also at the end of the live stream, there would be like suggested videos that then send over to YouTube. But that's an option. That's a free option, is YouTube Live Unlisted, and just not putting that out on the channel, but just embedding that video player in your website. Or if you want to have more control and privatize it, then you would do something like Vimeo Live. That's a cost. And so typically, did you say high school? Yeah. Typically, high school budgets aren't going to want to pay for something, in my experience. So I would say, you know, that is something that you want to think about, just doing it simply. You know, here's the thing. We often make things way harder than they need to be. Myself included. You? Yes? No? Yes. Right? Like, what about you?
I like making things hard. I'm just kidding.
I hope you guys didn't hear her. Oh my God. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Oh yeah, we want to make things harder than they need to be. And so like simplicity sometimes is the way to go, just to take action, right? I've had so many conversations recently about just quick action versus getting it all right. Sometimes with the tech of live streams, you guys do this. I see it all the time. You try and make it perfect before you ever create a video. And then what are you creating a video about? You have all this tech. What are you creating a video about? Then you got to figure it out, right? Whereas it's supposed to be the other way around. We need to get started raw, dirty, just get it done. And then you can get all of the fancy stuff. Yes, professional tech, and I know I'm going off on a rant here because I'm going to come back to your question, Trevor. But yes, like professional tech can give you instant credibility, but without the base of your content and knowing what you're saying, who you're saying it to, and what the purpose of it is not going to do you any good, right? Like that professional tech doesn't do you any good. Yes, playing with the tech is fun, so have fun with it, but also create content. You've got to put that out there. Okay, Trevor said, I'm just making sure. What was there a poll? Oh no, I turned my phone off, so I don't have.
What?
I don't have live. Okay. I just didn't have the chat up. There are at least 3 polls in the community. Wait, hold on. They want to stream to YouTube because it's free. That's a viable option. There's really, I mean, I guess the question that you have to ask yourself, is there a reason why for a high school sports team, you have to have it private to an extent that you don't want any branding or you don't want any potential linking off from your website? I work with a lot of clients that is the case, right? Like it needs to be private. It needs to not have any outside interference. And so with our like remote production services and all of that we do for people, there are times when it's like, absolutely not. YouTube Live is not the right way to go here. So the question that you have to ask yourself is, what's the pro, what's the con, and what are the reasons behind making that decision? If there's really no reason that it needs to be privatized, then go for it. It's free. Why make it harder than it needs to be or more expensive than it needs to be? If there is a reason, then yeah, Vimeo Live is a great option. Okay. Yes, you did. Yeah, you did, Tim. You just spent 12 days using my iPhone because he's in Lita and... Sorry. I just pulled this. I didn't like yank a stitch, but I like pulled on them. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm not fully healed yet. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Lita. And he's getting over the lamb issue. He's taming lamb. Boom.
Taming lamb.
Coffee is the mind. What?
It popped up in the Abby cam at first.
It did? Yeah, I manually triggered that. See, I have a little bit. I have a little small one. Isn't he cute?
Well.
And then I have the big one. Is Lamb? I don't think we ever settled if Lamb is a guy or a girl.
I think lamb is just lamb.
What did I do?
What?
What did I do? Why is Renee yelling at me? Renee.
Lamb, because of lamb. Lamb is a monster.
I know. It was on purpose. Lamb is a monster. Oh boy. Aww. Yay!
For
Wait.
Black Stitch.
Is the ZV-E10 today? I mean, is it available? Hey, go buy a ZV-E10. No, I'm just joking. Oh, be careful because I hurt myself. Sorry. Okay, I'm so over that. Like that was way like 10 seconds ago. I don't know. So anyway, Trevor, if you have follow-up questions about that, let me know. Tech Troublemaker, is vlogging dying? It depends on how you define vlogging. No, but the format is shifting, right? So as short form content comes to be a bigger thing, it is like the thought process behind vlogging is just shifting a bit, right? So like we see vlogging a lot of different ways these days. So a 10-minute vlog that takes you from waking up to end of day. I mean, Renee, what do you think? You have a lot of knowledge about all the different types of content, and have you seen that format of vlogging be a big thing in the last year, like this year? I haven't. Live vloggers, yes. So, and this is a great point. Twitch, right, with IRL streaming in real life, where it is like a live vlog because you're just walking around and sharing your experiences. You're doing cool experiences, you're doing cool things that people want to see, but that's a live vlog. And so like a recorded vlog, I'm not seeing really like popular these days, but formats are only dead until somebody comes along and innovates and rejuvenates them. True, right? They all come back, right? But I, like, from my perspective, I'm seeing just a lot of shifting in what it is and how it's presented. Ryan Trahan would say, no, just deliver a penny to Mr. Beast. Yeah. Ryan is going to be at Vid Summit, by the way. I saw him, Lim X. Yes. No gender, just lots of monstery. Yes. We'll go with that. No, I wiped the spit off. It's not a random pixel. Ha ha. I just made myself laugh. I don't know. I think unintentional vlogging is over. The platform has evolved, but intentional vlogging that inspires and entertains a specific audience. Again, Ryan, yes. But like for somebody who doesn't have so many followers, you know, that's, I guess, what I'm saying is I haven't really seen a whole lot of, like, right? Like a few kind of out there, but, and I would also say, like, yeah, there's just a bunch of people like on, like I've seen some things on TikTok in terms of short form video that feels like a vlog, but it's much shorter. It's much punchier, right? That format of kind of longer form, I just haven't seen much of lately. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Mike, I think you need to go to the eye doctor.
You've been traveling too much, Mike.
Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh, it's past the hour.
5 minutes.
Whoa. All right. Anything else? Did I miss anything else? Like, wait, hold on. There was something from Trevor. I just wanted to make sure he was taken care of. Yes, on Amazon. No. Oh, yes. Okay. I was trying to fit high school sports live streaming on Amazon. I was like, what are we trying to do here? Okay. Tim, I failed. I'm just a big failure today, so we'll just go with no because I forgot to set up that computer altogether. Well, I didn't forget. I was busy setting up all of the other stuff. I failed at the muting. I'm just whatever. It is what it is, and it's fun, and we all enjoyed it, right? So I don't think monitors come with clocks. I don't think that's a thing. But I can see. I can go on Amazon and shop around. No negative self-talk. Sorry, Marcus. Marcus is... I'm scared of Marcus now.
Yeah, you're modded.
I'm totally been modded twice today by Marcus. Coffee-flavored foods are so good. Poll ended 50-50. Wow.
Yeah, people are lying, though, because we don't have that many polls.
Fun. Oh, I am Paul. I thought it said I'm with Paul.
Oh.
That's funny. Are you ready to roll out with the dancing? We are going to dance this baby out, so put your dancing shoes on. And I'm going to do my penguin style dancing so I don't rip any stitches. And let's see. Thank you guys so much. I love hanging out with you. You always pick me up. You always make me passionate. And I appreciate you being a part of this community. Thank you for that. Okay. Are you ready? Let's hit the credits. And I'm going to change the song after we get it because I want some different music. All right. Bye.